Hey everyone, I'm Jay.
I'm Colin.
And this is Star Wars Conversations.
Yeah! Yay! Jay, lovely to see you, my friend.
Yeah, you too, dude. You've had a busy week, hey?
Oh, man, it's not even anywhere near over, but yes, I have had a busy week. Lots of travelling, many miles.
You love it.
Do love it. Love it, man. I love being on trains. I love having 3 trains to catch and one of them being late and so then it ruining my entire day. I love that.
That is something that I like about you.
I love that. And losing my earphone things and breaking my bag and having just a general rubbish day.
Yeah, mine's been pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, look, mine's really cool now because we're doing this. Yay!
Now it's Star Wars Conversations time.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, we've got a few things to talk about today.
Couple of things, mate. Couple of things. Do you want to crack in?
So, yeah, where do we talk about these things?
Round the Rim! I love Round the Rim. It's my favourite bit of the show.
Ah, good. Because
And
we're doing that bit now.
we are doing that bit now, and I'm about to tell you what is going on around the rim. What Davis is going to play Lumpy.
Okay. Warwick Davies is playing Lumpy.
Yeah.
So
That's my top tip for that's my new spoiler.
well,
Kathy told me.
Look,
We've also been privy to some new toy photos, which gives us the better look at the Praetorian guards.
mm-hmm. So,
We don't like them, do we, James?
well, no.
They look stupid.
This came from Star Wars leaks on Reddit. There's a photo of these toys, right? Now, obviously, we saw the pencil case a couple of weeks back, and we've seen some pictures on the cans of drink. So this toy is actually one of the Praetorian guards, because from what I've gathered, they have different-looking helmets. And this is the one that sucks, because the other ones look quite cool, right?
Well, this one doesn't.
But this one looks kind of lame. And, you know, look, firstly, it's a toy. This could be, to give them benefit of the doubt, this could be one of those things where when it's on the screen live, it looks better. When it's moving around, or just like, you know, in the background there's a guy.
A bit like you when you're moving around.
A bit
you look
like
better.
me. I look better. Yeah. But this one, I don't really like the design. It certainly doesn't look as cool as, say, the old style Emperor's Royal guards, which obviously these are going to be Snoke's guards.
Nothing looks as cool as them.
No, this one appears to be armed with a naginata, which is a sort of staff with a blade on the end of it. And they do have a somewhat Japanese kind of style to them from the times, you know, the old feudal Japan style. Not like a samurai. The arm is a bit samurai-ish, but the helmet there's an old style Japanese hat that they used to wear. It looked like a piece of card on their head. So this one kind of looks like that.
I know when I go into battle, I like to have a Kuma Matata.
Yeah. Not just playing in the background. Yeah. But,
it means no worries.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, there's a couple of other guards that look quite cool, I think, but this one I'm not a big fan of. The picture of the toy appears to be one of the die-cast Disney ones. I can't remember what the range is called, but what I don't like about those is that if you look at the back of them, you can just see all the screws. They're about 6 inches tall. The articulation on this toy doesn't look great, in my opinion. I like very articulated toys. But yeah, I mean, look, these guards, they're showing them right now, but it could be the case that they are literally just standing in the background, and that's it.
Let's hope so.
Well, they could be. But maybe we get to see them do some action, and maybe, you know, they've, like, you know how they had the guys from the raid in episode 7. Maybe they get some guys that can do some proper fighting with all these fancy
Maybe they
weapons.
can get the guys from the raid and get them to do nothing again.
Right.
Yeah.
But, you know, because we're going to see Snoke not as a hologram this time. So he's going to have his guards around him. Maybe something goes down. We get to see them fight a little bit, see how badass they are. And I'm hoping that we get to see Snoke be a bit of a badass too. But apparently we're not going to get too much of him in The Last
in
Jedi.
his gold pajamas.
Yeah.
What's your favourite guard? What's your favourite guard, Jay?
Out of these new ones?
Out of any guards. I like Gamorrean guards the best.
Gamorrean guards. They're quite all right. My favourite, well, if it's so guards, not troops.
No, guards.
Guards, it's the Royal Guards. I think they are really cool looking. No?
Okay.
I like Gamorrean guards.
Oh, well done. Little green pigs.
There's changes to Star Wars Marvel Comics coming up.
There are.
Tell me about it, because I've got no idea about this, and I'm very interested.
I think you'll be very happy about it.
Will I?
Well, maybe not. So, the Marvel flagship Star Wars comic.
I love that.
Yep. So,
is it coming to an end?
From the beginning, it's had Jason Aaron as the writer.
Oh, I love him.
And he's going to be exiting the series.
Oh.
And Kieran Gillen is going to be taking over, and Salvador LaRocca will be taking over as the main artist.
Who's the main artist now?
I have no idea.
I thought it was him.
Oh, it just says Kieran Gillen will be teaming up with him. So, yeah.
Oh,
this
okay.
Is from StarWarsNewsNet.com, by the way.
Well, that's
how
great
do you feel
news.
about that? This was something that I actually wanted to get more of your input on and see what you think, because, you're the comic book guy.
Well, to be fair, I've not read the most recent issue of Star Wars. It's on my to-read list. But what I will say is I've enjoyed Jason Aaron's run, apart from the most recent storyline, Yoda.
Yeah.
And so it probably is time for him to move on. Kieran Gillen has been amazing on the Darth Vader titles and Dr. Aphra. So as far as I'm concerned, he's good. Let's see what he does with it. I mean, he started Scream and Skitterdale off really well, didn't he? So I don't think it's a bad thing. And in fact, I will congratulate him on Sunday when hopefully I meet him at London Film and Comic Con.
Oh, is he going to be there?
Yes. And I've got my Darth Vader issue 1 for him to sign.
Excellent. Well, actually, I just want to give a quick little shout out to someone, and you must look out for him. A friend of mine, Barry Ross, does some great costumes, and he's going to be at the London Film and Comic Con on Saturday, and he's going to be dressed as Optimus Prime, and he has a badass costume. So,
well, that sounds amazing. That's the one down, not there. Brilliant. Oh. I'm there Friday and Sunday.
Well, then don't say hi to him.
Oh, Bazza. Sorry, Baz. Do we call him Bazatron?
That's actually the name he goes by.
Awesome. Or Optimus Baz?
No, it's Bazatron.
Okay.
Right, so anyway, I think that's it for Around the Rim, right?
Brilliant. Well done.
Cool.
Good summary of the news, Jay.
It's a little bit. There was actually something new that just came out, which I posted to the Star Wars Conversation Facebook group, which, if you're watching this show, you should have joined by now.
If you're not a member of that, I'm going to be very cross with you.
He will be very cross.
I'll get my Gamorrean guard on you.
It's something that everyone can go read for themselves. It's got some spoilers in it. It's quite a long article, but it's actually about there's some data mining, some alpha data mining, which was done on Battlefront 2. And it reveals some locations and a bit of the plot. So it's spoiler heavy, so you might not want to read it.
I'm not going to read that.
But if you are interested, it's on the group right now. And that also came from StarWarsNewsNet.com. That is currently their top article, so you can go there and read it too. But
enjoy that
via the link on our page.
Yeah, or just don't bother and watch our YouTube videos.
But we're not talking about it.
I know, but you can still watch our YouTube videos.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Right, next thing, Jay.
Go.
I would like to talk to you about the Last Jedi.
Oh.
And I would like to ask you, Jay, what are the top 5 things that you would like to see happen in the Last Jedi? This is a new feature. It's called Colin Asks Jay what his favourite top 5 things are.
Oh, I said new competition competition coming up soon.
A working title.
Well, Colin, as
Yes,
you know,
Jamie.
I'm a man who likes to do his research,
Oh,
So I'm totally not prepared for this.
but you must think, right, what is the one thing you would really love? Right, let's start with number one. What
Well,
would you really,
no,
really want to see happen in this
I'm
film?
not going to put it in any particular order because, to be honest, there's not really something I'm like, this must happen. Because I just
But
want to
there
see where
must
the
be some,
story goes.
there must be things you want to see happen in this
The
film.
things that I would like to see are one that I've just mentioned a minute ago. I'd really like to see us get a look at a bit of Snoke's power.
Mhm.
Why is he such a badass? Like, he's this big bad guy, but why? Because in The Force Awakens, I didn't really think he did very much, and his plan failed, so he wasn't very good. So I'd like to see a bit more of Snoke and how powerful he is and why he has such a hold over Kylo Ren and stuff like that. Another thing I'd like to see is the Knights of Ren. I'd like to see a bit more of their story. Hopefully we can see, why Kylo Ren is their boss and where they are and what they're doing, and maybe we get to see them fight. And I think from that little behind-the-scene reel, we might get to see that. We talked about that last week, where we saw Rey holding off 3 attackers. Hopefully that's the Knights of Ren. So that would be something quite cool. Luke Skywalker. I want to see him, A, talk, and B, maybe use his lightsaber and fight someone. I want to see him use the Force, because it's years later. How powerful is Luke now? I want to see what he can do.
Do you think he will be mega? Do you think there will be a moment where he's like mega powerful? And
I think
like
he will.
pulls down a star destroyer or something.
I don't know that he'll do that, but I do think that we're going to see him like kick some ass. I think he's going to have his moment where we just see him like just use, like how we saw Vader in Rogue One, and we were just like, whoa, that's Vader that we've always wanted to see.
And now we're going to see Luke's.
I think that we'll get a Luke moment kind of like that. Not necessarily like slicing people in half on the ceiling and stuff, but I think we'll just get to see him fight and, just be a total badass. So that's 3 things. Number 4. Well, now it gets difficult because this is where I start to go, I'm not sure. If I look at the characters that we've got, I would like to see a bit more of Poe Dameron. I really liked Poe, and I didn't feel that I got enough of him in The Force Awakens. I'd like to know a bit more about him. I'd like to sort of follow him on some adventures. I know you followed him.
Why don't you read the Poe Dameron comic?
I don't feel like it.
But you really want to know more about him.
I want to know more about the live-action Poe Dameron. Because, and I get the comic info from you. And that
yeah,
does
you
it
do.
for me. Yeah, exactly.
I'd take one for the team on that one.
That's right.
Don't I, BB-8, old buddy? Yeah.
And finally, what else would I like to see? Come back to me on this one. Go on, you go with your 5.
Right. I want to see Darth Vader. Force Ghost.
Oh,
Force Ghost.
So you want to see Hayden Christensen?
I want to see Vader and Kenobi Force Ghost.
Fighting.
Well, to be fair, I don't care who I see. I just want to see a Force Ghost.
Okay.
And it could be Yoda, Vader, or Darth or Kenobi, I reckon. I'd love to see that.
Okay.
I want to see Leia really... I want to see something that cements her as being still there in the universe, but not necessarily having to be in the films in the future. So I want to see something really important happen to Leia.
I've got my number 5 as well. So
okay, good. I want to see. I definitely want to see the relationship between what's his name, Kylo Ren and Rey evolve. I want to see them have a connection. I want to see this merging and this balancing of the Force and the potential there. And I guess I really want to see To be honest, I've got a list of things I definitely don't want to see, but I don't want to be negative, so let's not do that.
That can be on next week's show.
Yeah, no, that'd be too negative, mate. I don't want to do
Things
that
we
one.
don't want to see.
Yeah,
I
that'd
would
be a long
prefer
list.
those ones.
I know, yes. I think I want to see Chewbacca, his role going forward, be a bit clearer, really, because I still don't really get why he's with Rey.
Because he's the co-pilot of the Falcon, and really he should be the main pilot now.
Exactly.
And they need the Falcon, and he's part of the rebellion, so that's why. And Luke's his
He
mate.
should go back to Lumpy now.
Yeah, he's got a job to do, dude.
Well, no, his life gets over, as far as I'm
Lumpy's
concerned.
Lumpy's dead by that point.
No.
He got launched into space. Go on, and then your number 5.
My number 5 would be a gay character.
Anyone in particular?
No.
You just want a gay
I'd
character.
just like to see a bit more diversity in Star Wars.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like you. So my number 5 is actually I'd like to see Captain Phasma doing stuff. I want to see Phasma because we know she's back in it, and I'd like to see her in action. We didn't. They built her up before the Force Awakens, and she did nothing. So let's see why she's the captain of the guards. Why is she in the silver armor and so high up? I want to see what she can do. I'd like to see her fighting and stuff. And I think we will do this time. The way that Rian Johnson has talked about it is that we will get a bit more of Phasma, and Gwendolyn Christie even talked about reading the script and liking what she saw for the character. So,
well, I'm already telling you she's dead, and it's all flashbacks.
Well, let's see.
And so I
don't think she is, because isn't there a comic where she gets out?
Oh, does she? Have you read it? No, you haven't.
There's a Phasma comic.
Yeah.
Have you read it?
No.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. We don't know yet.
Well, they said it's about how she gets out.
Yeah, but is it?
Or how she doesn't get out. They're going to make you buy a 12-part comic of her in the trash compactor, only to find out she gets squashed.
What I think is going to happen is she's going to have like those big story visions as she's in that moment of death.
Oh, God. I'm glad I don't read those.
Yeah. Anyway, I like your list better than mine, to be honest. I would probably agree with you. Knights of Ren, definitely. Luke being a badass.
Snoke, showing why he's so powerful and badass.
Yeah, I ain't bothered about that.
No, you don't want to see more Snoke?
So, from your list, I like the Luke one and the Knights of Ren.
Okay.
From my list, I like Rey and Kylo coming together.
Yeah, I like that one.
What was the other ones I said?
Gay characters and
yeah, that was
and
just
Lumpy.
Adding that in. Lumpy, no, not really Lumpy. Oh yeah, Leia doing something decent.
Yeah,
I want to see a good ending to her story arc.
I think we will get that.
Right, well, brilliant list there, Jay.
Yeah, and a reasonably timed show, I think.
Yeah, they're the best ones, aren't they?
Before we go, just want to recap for people.
We've got a competition going on Star Wars Conversations.
We have.
We have. And it's for all our lovely viewers and listeners to create us a 9 to 10 second long digital animation for the Around the Rim section of the show. It's got to be Star Wars themed, and it needs to be like a news intro. So,
because it's about the news.
That's right. That's our news
from Around
program.
the Rim.
Exactly. So, Colin, how can they enter?
Well, first of all, they probably need to send us a message, and the easiest way to do that is either do it on Twitter and send it to us at Star Wars Convo, or we would prefer you to join our Facebook group, Star Wars Conversations. And then that way you can talk to us all the time, which would be amazing. We like talking to people. That's why we call it Star Wars Conversations, to be honest. You could also, I really recommend this, going on the YouTube channel and first of all liking and subscribing to a channel, but then leaving us comments and direct messaging us. We will send a link to you where you can upload your video, or you can DM it us if you put it onto YouTube. But it's real easy. Sounds complicated, but it's not. Just send
Either
us a
way.
tweet.
Either
Send
upload
us a
it
tweet.
Yep. Send us a tweet, upload it to YouTube, or upload it to our Google Drive, which there will be a link below.
Link. Linky.
And and of course, make sure you subscribe to this channel, like it, share it with your friends,
Love it.
and let us know what you think. We want your input. If you don't like something, we'd like to change it, and if you really like something, we'll do more of it.
If you don't like our crappy list, why don't you come up with a better one?
Yeah, you can always send us one to talk about.
Yeah, we love talking about things that people tell us because it means we don't have to think about things.
That's
right. All right, other place you can speak to us. Oh, yeah, we're going to finish up now, by the way.
No, I know.
That's it.
I'm telling you, we're finishing up. And I'm going to tell you about ways to contact us and listen to us and watch us. So, first of all, you can contact us on Twitter at Star Wars Convo and Instagram at Star Wars Convo using the hashtag Star Wars Convo. You can become a friend of ours on Facebook by joining our group. You can
like our new page on Facebook.
Like our new page. We've got a likey thing where you can like us and be a liker. Yeah, liker. And really good thing you can do is you can listen to us on the Taylor Network of Podcasts, which is probably the most amazing network of podcasts ever created in the world, which has a abundance of brilliant podcasts on all your geeky topics that you could ever want, from Star Trek to Star Wars to Magnum. So, and lots of comic stuff. So go check yourself. Nothing's on. Double Page Spread. No Apologies. Culture Trapping. Magnum Cast. Powered and Shift. Gotham by Geek. Oh, it's an endless flow of geekiness. So just get on that on the old Instagram, or not on the Instagram. Well, they are on Instagram, but I'll probably just do it on the old iTunes or something. That's probably the best thing.
Cool. So that's it for this week, and until next time,
punch it, Chewie!
May the Force be with you.